Hello, we are back with the YMCA World Championships 2025, and this game is between Zonenwurst and Mighty. Let's go straight into it. That's the final match of the winner bracket of the tournament. The map pick here is from Zonenwurst, Lordesfairgenug. He's in the lower left corner of the map, and there is Mighty in the upper right corner of the map. He's the newcomer of the year 2024, so he's not a noob, but rather the best newcomer. Now he had 1 year to train, and Lordesfairgenug Zonenwurst is the world champion at this point, or the world champion of the year before. I think here we see some unconventional strategy where he sells 2 refineries. I'm not so sure if this makes much sense here, because these guys are now waiting and they would bring home so much money that selling the stuff is not worth it. Okay, this is nice. He stealth his harvesters with an upgrade so that they cannot be harassed. On this map, maybe not a bad idea, because harassing harvesters, this map is like you go for maximum scaling. You just want to freak out as much as possible. So if you get taken out your economy, you will be slowed like crazy, and you don't need many harvesters on this blue Tiberium to have a lot of economy. So this is not a bad target, I guess. Normally it's a good idea to go for war factories and power plants, but here with but the question is if with allies we will see much harassment. I think we will rather see a typical crew launcher prism combo. Okay, there's a bike that's going through. This will harass something. It's a rocket tail bike, so might be not too bad against power plants and factories. Turning around now. It's more like scouting. It's not really, but it doesn't have a much visual range. So, okay, here they are. Will also clash infantry against the bikes. So the allied players definitely aware now that the bikes are coming. Take out the first power plant. The UE is ready to fire and takes out the first one, the second one, the third one, and all of them are gone. One is still struggling. He has escaped, but now he's going to die, yeah. Okay, so this rush was not really worth it, just taking on one power plant with all these rocket tail bikes. I think this is already over for the red player. The economy is up here, the factories are pumping, there's MCVs being built, so he scales up even more, and he's still surrounding only one field, just pumping a few units. I think the map choice of Lordesfairgenug was quite well, because he's not a player for this kind of map. This map demands maximum scaling, maximum growth. And here we see, I mean, the rush is a good idea, but it should be accompanied with like insane scaling. We need more construction yards so you can build more stuff, more factories. You must construct additional. That's the thing of this map. So I think the next attack, he might survive it. But the follow-up, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, he's going for another push. No. Teal decides to go. Let's accelerate this until the fun starts. More units are chugging along, but... Oh. He has some rocket stuff, some UEs on the other side, and a lot of rifle infantry, which is not too bad against this stuff here, because there's only few artilleries that really mow down these infantry. If he had point defense lasers along these infantry, he would definitely crush him. That way the artillery is really saving the not player. These guys cannot really come through. Still, the rifle infantry does quite a good job. Okay, now he reveals the whole map. He knows and sees what's going on now. And I guess not player defended this, but the follow-up, there's no chance for him. I can't see how he survives this with these units. Maybe the Uis alone would kick this and would win the game here. So, but with all this artillery and... the Uis are now upgraded to Cryo Uis. So they shoot these missiles. And he calls it GG. Yeah, that was quite a short match. We can be curious what happens in the next game. The map pick of Temighty should be something completely different. Would be strange if he picks another like go big map with his playstyle. But we will see. So this was this match. Now, yes, it's a completely different map. And Lordesfairgenug takes China. Especially the infantry general. It's an interesting pick. Maybe he thought infantry is good against this guy. Maybe he thought, why not play China? It's not played very often. It has a bit of an underpowered label on it. So players don't consider China as strong. But the nuke general is more the problematic general that has only a niche use and is only good for some few nuke tanks. But the infantry general is not too bad, so I'm not sure if this is like what kind of pick this is. So we're not seeing the rush again from Not. Oh, he's going for a lot of barracks. I don't know if this is a smart idea. I don't know. He wants to push infantry to the max against the infantry general. I'm not so sure if this is smart. We'll see. I mean, if he loses this match with now GDI, I think he has SOCOM, yeah. If he loses that match, he's out of... No, he's not out of tournament, he's out of the winner bracket. So he still has a chance to come back with a loser bracket. He has the Grenadiers, he has the Medics. That's not a bad combo. He totally ignores the minigunner that's alone here, but he's also not really using him to... Okay, he disables the Gatling gun. He disables more tanks. Infantry is shooting. So maybe he can take out the tanks with the EMP grenades. That's a good strategy, but he must take out the minigunners as well. And it looks more like he's ignoring them even, which is a fatal mistake. Wow, he's really ignoring the minigunners and they mow down the Grenadiers. I mean, the Grenadiers could still throw grenades on them and it would not be a bad idea because they're against like infantry, stacked infantry. The grenade's still very good. So I don't know if a simple attack move would not have performed better here. Okay, he just goes all in. He makes a decision. We do this shit again. This is crazy. I mean, in this case, he should win. If he just attacks move in there, yeah. So they get absolutely fried. He has a lot of medics. I don't know if the ratios, it makes sense, but this army is gonna heal itself a lot. So he's now a bit afraid because he's seen how big the army is and he's pumping minigunners out like crazy. Because he knows there's another wave coming and it's bigger and crazier. But he's also getting Dragon tanks, and I'm not so sure if they can. They will be EMP'd, they will be like disabled, but still, if they just shoot a few fireballs, it's already devastating. But they don't even. Here's one deactivated. No chance for the infantry against the Dragon tanks. They just take down all of the guys with minimal losses. That's a decisive defeat for the MP Grenadier army. Nice, there's even the flames now dancing around. So, but he does not give up, that's a good sign. So he thinks he can win. I think he can probably. But he's now on a big disadvantage because the China player has definitely taken the ore field and GDI player only has his own ore fields. The iron defense cannon might be a good addition here at this point especially. Because that's definitely a field he wants to attack. And he eats the iron blast, but he instantly backs down and decides that's not the thing we want to do here. So he's changing his army composition. He's going for MLRS now, which is great against infantry. Very good decision. Also, the Dragon tanks are they are quite okay against the MLRS, so they would win. But inside the iron defense, it's maybe not such a smart idea. And he realizes, oh my god, this thing has an insane range. Oh my god, this is the Lotus. So the Black Lotus has taken out the iron defense, but he's not going in. Why? Did he realize what he was doing? That would be just everything he needs. Use the superpower, or the let's say, or whatever you say, the super unit, special unit ability to take out defense buildings is very useful in this situation. But I guess he didn't realize what he was doing here. Maybe it was the auto attack of Black Lotus and he didn't realize it. I mean, we should have had a look at the vision, then maybe. Yeah. Okay, he makes a completely new decision here. I don't care about your defense position. I will just go for your other minefield. The Orcas will be taken down by the rocket launchers. There's mortars now in the mix. They shoot mortar shells. This is a good army. We'll see what happens. The Orcas are being taken down by that. Okay, the EMP Grenadiers have disabled their own units. No, this is Lotus. Lotus doing a very good job here. Taking out useful usage. There goes the GG, and Team Mighty is out of the winner bracket, which was the final. So this means Lordesfairgenug is again in the finals for the World Championship. And it was a good match. So bye bye.